So welcome back to another coin video on my channel, These Coins and Banknotes. And in today's video, we are looking at stuff that I'm purchased just to see and to show you how I buy and sell stuff. So anyway, we have a concession stamp. So this is for people who are on a pension. This one is 2023, so really recent. And you can see the stamps have these cuts and lines in it. And so if you take it off, you're just going to rip the stamp like you do there. So it would invalidate the stamp. Anyway, these are Australia with kangaroos, koalas, a platypus, looks like a swan and an emu, dingo in the background, probably a few other animals I can't see. Anyway, so this is all from one seller. For the past few videos like this, I did buy some from Italy and the United States, but most of these are from Australia. So we have Vietnam, Taiwan. So these ones are probably really common, and also Spain. Spain, they issued the peseta, they now use the euro, but before their coins, the peseta coins weren't really that interesting until the 1990s when they issued the last of the issue. Okay, so what we have is we have some coins of Vietnam. So we have the 200, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000. So these are the last issue in 2003. And I sell these for a whole set for about $10. And if you go to Vietnam now, all these are still banknotes. They do use banknotes and coins. And I believe the mintage of these ones is about 1 to 200 million each. So not really a high mintage considering the population of Vietnam now is 100 million. But I like to collect these coins from South Vietnam, so 1 and 10 dong. And this is 1970, I think it's about 190 million of these ones. 1964, I think it's about 15 million of these. Can't remember offhand. But, you know, in this condition, as you can see, it's damaged, probably just worth less than $5. This one's probably worth about $5. Shouldn't be too hard to get in high grade. So nothing special in that one. I think I've got that for like $4 or $5. So those South Vietnamese ones will pay for themselves. Okay, we have Taiwanese coins. So we've got some current circulating coins. Got the large $50, and we have some of the larger coins. So I'll put them in order of. Now I'm not going to say the mintages of these ones because these ones are all pretty high. So initially Taiwan issued the 1 and 5 cal coins. So this one is a map of Taiwan, and the capital is up the top. So the capital is up here, Taipei. It's quite a nice island. So here we have a broad plain around here, and here we have a mountain range. So there's a subduction going here from the Pacific plate going under the, can't remember what plate this is on, and it's forcing the mountain range up here to go up. And as it's being forced up, this plain is being laid down from sedimentary material. And here we have the 5. So this one has Sun Yat-sen on the back, and it's dated 48. So that's 1959. And this one just has a plant dated 56, so that's 1967. Okay, not really worth that much, maybe $2 or $3. Here we have $1 and a $5. So this was the highest denomination up until around about, I think, 1982. I need to look that up. And this one just has the plum blossom. Plums are beautiful delicious plant. So this is a 61, so that's 1972. This one has Chiang Kai-shek, and he's currently on the smaller version of the $5, which is currently in circulation, equivalent to about 25 Australian cents. So they just reduced the size, and they also put a 5 on it. Okay, so the current coins in circulation are these four. So we have a 1, 5, 10. Although in 2010 they did change the design of a $10 coin, but this one shouldn't be too hard to get in circulation. And all these have various portraits of Chiang Kai-shek. Then we have the 50. They do issue at $20, not really common. And this one is good because it has 50 in Chinese and English. Okay, there you go. So it says 50, 510, what should I say? 50. We turn it that way. It says 50 there. So this is the current circulating coin. This is 2005. Before that, they issued a bimetal and a smaller brass coin. Not too sure why they changed the bimetal. Maybe it's too much. But the exchange rate's about $2.50 for this. And this one has a parliament on the front of the coin. And on the back we just have denomination. Looks like rice. It has braille up the top too. So interrupted milling. The current coin just has denomination and milling. So that's basically the Taiwanese coins that you're going to find. Okay, so as for the Spanish ones, we have ones under Franco. So we have two different versions. We have the 40s and then the 50s version. We have the older coins from Mr. Juan Carlos. So the first time he took over in 1976. And then we have the best coins that Spain issued. And they were the peseta coins of the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, so we'll have a look at those. And so that was a little bit of a miss up. Those coins went flying everywhere. So there is not really that much to go to these. The mintages you can find very easily on Numistar. Okay, so we have the 1 peseta. So this one just has the coat of arms, which is more complicated than the current coat of arms. And on the back we have Mr. Franco. So the lowest value is this 10 centimeters, and that one has a coat of arms. I like this side. It has an Iberian rider. This is from 1941. It's 1.9 grams, and it's aluminium with a little bit of copper in it. Make it a bit harder because aluminium's a bit soft. So the mintage for 1941 is 247 million. So really, for this denomination, there is no key dates. There's 1940, 41, 45, and 1953, and all of them are over 100 million. Actually, none of them's under 220 million. So obviously, not really a scarce coin. So if anyone says this is rare, they are lying to you. Then we have the 1 and the 2.5 peseta in aluminium bronze, and these are all the same, just a portrait of General Franco. So it says Francisco Franco Claudio de España por la G de Dios. Okay, and you can find what that means on Numistar, and it just means General Franco, leader by grace of God. And Gracia de Dios. So for 1947 we have a 15 million. So this 1 peseta seems to have some smaller mintages, but you need to look into the stars. So this one says 1951, so that can be confusing. So the mintage for that's only 9,118,000. So And this one's probably EF condition. So yeah, probably about $5 for that one. Usually the ones I get are in lower condition. Then we have the 2.5 pesetas. I don't think this was as popular a coin. Minted from 1954 to 1971. And once again, you have a frozen date down below. So this was common on the Franco coins of the period. And you need to go to the stars up here. So this one's minted in 1954. So that makes it first year of issue and has 22.7 million coins minted. Okay, and then we got 1956, and everything after that is only issued in sets. So 1953, so 1968, 69, 70, 71 were only minted in sets. And it seems like 1968 is the scarcest with only 1,000. So 1,000 makes that coin rare. 2,000 makes it somewhat rare. 10,000 makes it common. Okay, so this one, yeah, probably only a few dollars of that. And the highest value coin they minted at the time was this 5 pesetas in copper and nickel. So, and then in the 50s, they started to issue more denominations as inflation took off. So this was minted from 1949 to 52. And once again, you have to look into the stars. And if we look at those stars, this one is dated 1950. So 1950 at 21 million, it's the highest minted. The scarcest date you're going to get is 1951 with 145,000. So this is the common one, and you know, probably about $5 or $10. I don't think many of these would have survived in pretty good condition. So, and they still use the banknote at the same time. But in 1958, they issued smaller coins. So this is the smallest. So they changed the 5 pesetas to one with an eagle holding, I don't know, holding the sun or whatever, or rising towards the sun. And they issued that on all the copper nickel coins. They didn't issue a 10 pesetas, so a 5 and a 25 were the only coins. Then they issued a 50 and a 100 pesetas in silver. So then we have all the Franco coins issued in the 50s. So we have the 10 centimos. This has 900 million. There's no date varieties. So all of these are going to be dated 1959. Then we have the 10 centimos. Now this one does have a date variety. First minted 1967, last in 1975. So for this one, you flip it over, you go to the stars down below, between and then both sides of the date. And this one's a bit hard to see, but I think it might be 1973. Need to, okay, change the, okay, so with these new fangy dangy cameras, as you zoom in, you change the actual angle or different camera. So I think that's 1973, and if that is the case, 10 million. So not really much, and it's the last year of anywhere of a decent mintage for that coin. Okay, then we have the 1 pesetas. Once again, 2 stars, 1967, and this coin has 2 versions, 1946 and 67. So you need to check the date. So this is a 1956 coin, which the 1946 to 63 one, they didn't have the date in the stars. It's only in 1966. So this coin here has the date in the stars up the top. So the reason why they've done that, I really don't know. You can't ask me that, because you need to ask the mint. And this says 59 million. So from what I can see is none of dates have low mintages. So all dates for this coin are going to be quite common. Okay, so then we have the 5. So this one has, so this is the designer's Mario Gil, and that is for the head of Franco, Mario Gil, and the adversary is Teodoro Becerra. So, and it's coat of arms of Spain with the eagle of St. John in flight and yoke and arrows. Okay, so never heard of the eagle of St. John. So once again, you need to look at the star. So this one only has 1 star, and that one looks like 75. So last year of mintage, 75 as a mintage of 139 million. So really not a low mint coin. And once again, it doesn't look like any date is a low mintage. So every date is going to be a common coin. And then we have the 25 pesetas. And once again, they didn't issue a 10 pesetas. This one was minted from 1958 to 75. So the date is in the star, that's 1967, and this is a frozen date, so 1957. This one has writing around on the rim. So if you look at the mintage for 1967, that is 20 million, and it looks like all these dates are fairly common. What's the lowest? I think 4.7 million for 1972. So really not going to be a hard coin to get in all dates. It shouldn't be too hard to get a type set. Okay, and then we have the last ones. I won't go through these really, it gets a bit boring, but these should all be quite common. So we've got the 1, 10, 5, 25, and just 100 peseta. So all these should be pretty common date. Shouldn't be too hard to get, although majority of the 100 pesetas would have been changed over to euros. Majority of the 1 pesetas are probably still out there. We just don't find it worth the time to change a small coin like this over. You got 10 of those, that's quite a lot of money. Anyway, so all in all, I would say I spent about probably about $30 on all these. So, and I'll probably get about more than $30 for those, probably about 50 or 60. These ones, you know, these 2 coins here, face value is just $5, so probably about $10 for that. Anyway, I hope this helps you with your coin collecting. Let me know what coins you think are good. I like the Spanish last coins, they're actually quite nice. Thank you and goodbye.